guys, it's Maureen. Welcome back to my little English page. Today is our weekly listening practice with a new teacher. So, before we start, guys, I just want to let you know I'm a little bit sick, so my voice is a bit off and I might sneeze a lot throughout the live. So please forgive me in advance. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so before we start, guys, remember you could become a patron by getting me a little cup of digital coffee. I'm actually having coffee today, and you can do that at www.coffee.com. There's a link in the description below. Feel free to click on it and have a look. These contributions go towards the content. For example, it's paying for the software that I am using right now and also my editing software. And that will get you a big shout out on Saturday morning during our YouTube live and another one on Instagram. And of course, my undying love and gratitude. Okay, guys. So today, the listening exercise is going to be a little bit different because the teacher sent us a video that is so cool. I didn't want to remove the image, so we're doing it very differently. It's not going to be a fill in the gap activity. You're going to have a few questions to answer based on what you hear and see. Okay? Good. So, just to make it clear, guys, we're going to start with a little bit of vocabulary and then we'll do the illustrated fable with questions. But before that, I would like you to meet today's wonderful feature. It is Rob from English Language Level Up. You might know Rob from Rad English. This is his brand new channel. He's done a complete rebrand and it looks really cool. He's posting his first new video next week. So please make sure that you follow him. There's a link in the description below to his channel, but also to our previous collaboration, which was on phrasal verbs. So please, please, please make sure you go ahead, have a look, click on that, subscribe, press the bell button, you know the deal, right? Okay. Unfortunately, Rob can't be here today because he had to do something with his kids, but he's here, in his heart. So let's meet Rob right now.
Hi everybody, my name's Rob. I'm from the UK, and like Maureen, I teach English and I have an English teaching YouTube channel. My channel is called English Language Level Up. Now on my channel, I like to use special effects and interesting images and things to make what I teach memorable. Because my idea is if I make it visually interesting, visually memorable, then you are likely to remember that vocabulary, grammar, or pronunciation, or whatever the video is about. Now Maureen, as part of this video, has asked me to give you a listening tip. And my tip for listening is to predict. Okay, before you sit down and listen, try to think about what things might they talk about in this listening piece. And if you have time, if you think of some things that they might talk about that you don't know the translation of in English from your own language, you can quickly translate it so that you know when that word comes up, what the word is, what it means. And if you have even more time, you can use a thesaurus and find some different words that might come up in the listening. This way you've got new words to add to your vocabulary list, and when you listen, you will be that little bit more prepared and your brain will be more ready to listen and understand. Okay. Thanks a lot, Maureen, for asking me to be part of this video, your Saturday Fables lives. Great work, and see you soon. Bye.
Alright guys, so this gives you a little taste of how awesome his videos are. I mean, come on guys, he used a drone for his introduction. That is amazing. And I think Sheriff said, I guess he sings grammar rules. Yes, he has several rap songs that go over grammar rules. So honestly, you're going to have a lot of fun learning English with Rob on English Language Level Up. Honestly guys, check it out. and you are going to be amazed, gobsmacked by the little video that he's made next for the Fable. Gobsmacked, surprised, shocked, okay? All right, hey Hugo, we also have Red who's here in English Vibes. Nice to see you guys. Okay, so like I said, we're actually going to start with vocabulary today. So I've prepared a little list as usual. Okay, so remember the words that I explain, that I go over, I explain them based on the context of the story. So they might have different meanings as well, okay? But in this particular context, that is what they mean. So let's start. The first one is heel. Oh, I think Erin just came back from walking the dog. Then we have without notice, distinction, tinkling, hound, exhibition, and then we have a few more, merit, disgrace, another one again, and ill-mannered, okay? So these are all of the words that I think are a little bit more challenging in the Fable, so we're going to have a look at them now. That way when you listen to the actual Fable, you shouldn't have any problem regarding the words, okay? I'll really be focusing on listening. Okay, so heel, guys, is a part of your body. It's actually a part of your foot. If this is my foot, this is my heel, okay? Then we have without notice. In this context, it basically means suddenly, okay? Suddenly. Then, let me see. I can see some comments. Hugo's here. Hi, how are you? What is the topic today for vocabulary? So, Paju, this is your first time here. So basically, every Saturday, we have a listening exercise based on a fable. A fable is a short story with something to learn at the end. And what I do is I go over the difficult vocabulary in the fable. So there's not one specific topic for the vocabulary. It's just focused on what we're going to listen to, okay? All right. And yes, English Vibe, Rob's channel is fantastic. It really is. It really is. High heels. Yes, Sheriff, that's what it comes from. High heels. Very good. And yes, it is the name of the shoes, English Vibes. Exactly. Suddenly, unexpectedly. That's another really great way of putting it, English Vibes. Absolutely. Then distinction is basically a sign of excellence, okay? A sign that something is really good, okay? A sign of excellence. All right, tinkling. So you know Peter Pan, right? Tinkerbell? I think the word is based on this. So tinkling is tinkle is a high ringing sound, like a high little bell. Do I have my bell around here? Yeah, it's right here. Let me show you. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, this is a tinkling sound. All right. And then, so English rap, hound is a dog used for hunting or something. Yes, that is the most common. It's a type of dog, a breed of dog, I guess, the hound. Usually a hunting dog, okay? It's also quite common to just call a dog a hound in a fairly funny way. We tend to call Winston a hound. He's definitely not a hound, but we do it. Okay, exhibition. Okay, so more or less, okay, roughly it is a show, an exhibition. Usually an exhibition you have art that is exposed. In this context, I don't want you to think of art. I just want you to think of a show in general, okay? Then merit it's actually a bit similar. It's kind of related to distinction. So in this context, I wrote qualities, but your merit is... It's a difficult word to explain. Is your qualities what you do well, so you have merit, okay? So it's similar to distinction. It shows that you're doing good. You're doing good. Disgrace. If you fall into disgrace, you lose all respect, okay? So disgrace is a sign, a loss of respect, okay? And finally, ill-mannered refers to someone who behaves badly, okay? Who is impolite, bad behavior. Ill, okay, you know this word is similar to sick, so it's a negative word. So ill-mannered, bad-mannered. Okay, very good, guys. All right. Is it a song using the word tinkle? I can't remember, but I have heard it. Maybe. You might also confuse it with tickle, like click, 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 click. Ah, it tickles, stop it. It's slightly different, okay? And yes, Patru, it's common to see the words together of art and exhibition together. Absolutely. Good, well done. Okay, guys, so before we move on, excuse me, make sure that you like the video.
I know that you like my videos. I know you enjoy them. I know you learn a lot from my videos. But what I don't know is why you don't give the video a big thumbs up. Why? I'm so confused. If you like my videos so much, well, show me that love and thumb it up. Give the video a big thumbs up. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Ha!
Oh no! Oh yeah, okay, no, it's the vocabulary. Good. I thought I was revealing the vocabulary too early. And yes, Sheriff, this is the shame bell. I haven't had to use it in a while. In case you don't know, guys, this is a bell I used to use mostly during Instagram Live when people would write in another language that wasn't English, or when people were being rude. This was the shame bell, a warning sign that you shouldn't be doing that, okay? Merit, something you deserve, yes, okay, that's another way of putting it, yeah, good. Disrespect, disgrace, good job, guys, well done. Okay, so now I want you to have a look at the questions, okay? We're gonna look at those together. So the first question is, who suspended the bell? Of course, you don't know what the story is, but look at the questions first. It always helps when you're listening to something to be aware of the information that you're looking for beforehand, okay? So who suspended the bell? That's the first question. Then we have, how does the dog feel about the bell? Oh, so there's a dog involved. Okay. What does the old hound, so it's probably a different dog, the old hound think of the bell? And what is the purpose of the bell? And finally, the last question, guys, is based on the moral of the story. So you'll hear one last sentence, and that is the moral of the story. Notoriety is often mistaken for fame. That is the moral. And I want you to explain what you think it means, okay? All right, guys. Yes, very good, English 5. To suspend means to hang. Very good. Very, very good. Okay, so are you ready to listen to it? Now, what I would like you to do, guys, because it's completely different, there are no words written on the board at all, but you have a lot of visual aid. Rob made a wonderful video with green screen, and I really want you to take a pen, grab a paper, and take some notes, okay? Write everything that you can. That should help you out. So I'll give you a second. I'll just drink some coffee while you grab your pen and your paper, and then we'll listen to it. Of course, we will listen to the Fable twice. We always listen to Fable twice, okay? Yes, Marine. It's so funny because when I teach in class, I'm always asking my students, yes, right? And they never answer. So I'm the only one saying, yes, Marine, and then they laugh. But by the end of the course, they all answer to, yes, Marine. Sorry, I'm just talking. Hey, Kassam, how are you? Okay, guys, so are we ready? Ready to go? So let's listen to it. You're going to see Rob did a wonderful job. It's a wonderful little video. I'm amazed. So let's go.
A dog used to run up quietly to the heels of everyone he met and bite them without notice. His master suspended a bell around his neck so that the dog might give notice of his presence wherever he went. Thinking it a mark of distinction, the dog grew proud of his bell and went tinkling it all over the marketplace. One day, an old hound said to him, "Why do you make such an exhibition of yourself? That bell you carry is not, believe me, any order of merit, but on the contrary, a mark of disgrace. a public notice to all men to avoid you as an ill-mannered dog. Notoriety is often mistaken for fame.
I mean, guys, how awesome is that? That's pretty fantastic, I think. Alright, so I'm just going to read the questions again and play the recording one more time, because I want you to have a second time. It always helps. And if you feel like it, guys, because obviously the visual helps a lot, if you want to fully focus on listening, close your eyes, okay? So let's repeat the questions one more time. Who suspended the bell? How does the dog feel about the bell? What does the old hound think of the bell? What is the purpose of the bell? And then we have the moral of the story, which is notoriety is often mistaken for fame. And I would like you to explain, thinking about the whole fable, what you think this means, okay? Just a little thing, I say often, but you will also hear people say often. Both are okay. All right, hey Jonathan. All right, so let's listen to it one more time, guys. And again, if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, close your eyes.
A dog used to run up quietly to the heels of everyone he met and bite them without notice. His master suspended a bell around his neck so that the dog might give notice of his presence wherever he went. Thinking it a mark of distinction, the dog grew proud of his bell and went tinkling it all over the marketplace. One day, an old hound said to him, "Why do you make such an exhibition of yourself? That bell you carry is not, believe me, any order of merit, but on the contrary, a mark of disgrace, a public notice to all men to avoid you as an ill-mannered dog." Notoriety is often mistaken for fame.
All right. I also find Rob very easy to understand, so that's really, it's nice. He's got a good voice. He's got a good voice. Okay, guys. Excuse me. So, let's have a look at the answers. I see some of you are already answering the first one. So, who suspended the bell? It was indeed his master. His master, you can also sometimes, not in the fable, but you might hear people use the word owner, okay? The master of the dog, the owner of the dog, both are possible alternative, similar words. Okay, so now what do you think? How does the dog feel about the bell? The little happy dog. The brown dog. How does he feel? Is he happy and happy? What does he think it means? Okay. Hey, English with Pretty, nice to meet you. Okay, so Hugo, you're saying that the dog feels proud. Okay, yes, he does seem pretty proud. Very good. Yes, Sergi said, hi Sergi. Yes, indeed, the dog is very proud of his bells. Ha! Look at me, I have a bell and you don't. So it's a very, very happy dog. He's like, yeah, look at me. I rule. Good. Now, what about the old hound? What does he think of it? Is he as proud as the little dog? Well, for Hugo says that for the hound, it is a sign of disgrace, okay? It's not something you should be, happy about. It's not respect. It's, no respect there. It's shameful. That's the word I was looking for. Shameful. And yes, Sergi, he does not like the bell at all, okay? Hey, Will, yes, I've heard that it's not going great in Barcelona at the moment. I saw some photos this morning. It's a bit scary, isn't it? Okay, so, Hugo, he blows his own trumpet with his bell. That's a great expression. That was for the second question. How does he feel about his bell? Yes, he's blowing his own trumpet. Like, look at me, Good job. Okay, so, the video of the fable is fantastic. Is it made by Rob? Yes, it is. Told you guys, this one is amazing. He did such a good job. I wish he could make a little video like that for all of them, right? That would be amazing. Or maybe I just need to figure out how to work green screens, guys. Okay, so what does the old hound think of the bell? We all agree that he just doesn't like it. It's like, this is shameful. This is disgraceful. Don't do that, mate. You don't realize how bad it makes you look? Good. Now, what is the purpose of the bell, guys? What was the purpose of the bell? So Will, you're saying it was a leash, maybe? No, it's not to work as a leash. Yes, Sheriff, the purpose of the bell is to warn people. Because remember at the beginning, Rob read the fable and said that the little dog would bite people without notice. So people didn't know the dog was here and suddenly, ow, it hurts. So now they can hear the bell and the dog is here. Run, escape, flee. So that was a great way for people to avoid getting bitten. And probably for the owner, avoiding getting sued. Okay. Thank you, English with Pretty. Thank you very much. Hello, Camilo. How are you? Does Winston do that? No, he's not a biter. Though he does like chewing on toes. When he wants to play and we're not paying attention to him, he just starts chewing our toes, which is a very weird feeling. Bye-bye, Will. Good luck. Good luck. All right. So, we know the purpose of the bell. Now, what do you think about the moral of our fable? Notoriety is often mistaken for fame. So obviously they're probably similar words, okay? The dog is infamous. That's a great word, Sheriff. So famous is usually a positive word. Infamous means that you're famous for something bad. You're known for something bad. So yeah, this dog is infamous around the town. Absolutely. Everybody knows about him. Notoriety means famous for doing bad things. Okay, more or less. Okay. Winston's a good boy. He is. He's such a good boy. Although, did you guys see the story that I posted on Instagram? I came back home the other day and there was tissue paper everywhere. Everywhere. So, he's sometimes a good boy. Okay, so Red Brandy, you're writing all of your answer. The master, proud of his bell. So, proud of his bell. The old hound thinks it's ill-mannered. And it's to warn people of the dog. Okay, very good. And so what do you think of the moral, guys? I think it also means be careful that because attention is not always a good thing. He thinks that, he's been rewarded with his bell and he thinks, ha, I have a bell and you don't, so I'm obviously better than you. And of course, in this context, it's actually a sign of the opposite, okay? He is not famous here. He is not famous. He is just known because he does that thing of, biting people, which is not very good. All right, guys. Good job. So that was really fun. I really enjoyed this one. I think Rob did such a beautiful job. You know what? I think I feel like playing it one more time. Just because it was so good. Let's do it. Let's play it one more time, guys.
A dog used to run up quietly to the heels of everyone he met and bite them without notice. His master suspended a bell around his neck so that the dog might give notice of his presence wherever he went. Thinking it a mark of distinction, the dog grew proud of his bell and went tinkling it all over the marketplace. One day, an old hound said to him, "Why do you make such an exhibition of yourself? That bell you carry is not, believe me, any order of merit, but on the contrary, a mark of disgrace, a public notice to all men to avoid you as an ill-mannered dog." Notoriety is often mistaken for fame.
Alright, so I see somebody just came in and is asking what we're doing. So you might need to go back to the beginning. We've been doing a listening exercise and we've basically just finished the lesson, guys. So let's move on to the bye-bye slide. I don't know why I always call it the bye-bye slide. Okay, guys, so just a quick reminder. Remember that you could become a patron by doing what? Getting me a cup of digital coffee. But where, Marine? Well, all you have to do is to go to www.coffee.com. There's a link in the description below. That will make you the patron of the week with a big shout out on Saturday morning and another one on Instagram. And know, guys, that these wonderful contributions help me a lot. It's paying for the software that I'm using right now. It's also paying for my editing software. And like I said, maybe hopefully one day I'll pay for some of my bills so that I don't have to work so much and make more videos. Alright guys, so our next lesson, our next live will be on Thursday at 4 p.m. GMT+2. The usual, you know the drill. But we also have our Monday meeting. I think it's day number 5 or 6 now, the mini Monday series. It's a series of videos in which I explain a tiny idiom, a little expression every time, and I illustrate it with Sophie, my French twin sister. So it's great. So this comes out on Monday, usually at 8:30. So make sure that you... Hey, Rob is here, guys! Hello! How are you? Oh, Rob, we all loved the video. Everybody was amazed. You did such a great job. We absolutely loved it. Really, really cool. Yes, thank you so much for joining us for just a little bit, Rob. We're just about to sign off. Just to remind you again, guys, I said it at the beginning, but one more time, there's a link to Rob's channel down below, just to make sure you know what I'm talking about. So Rob English Language Level Up, previously Rad English, but it's been completely rebranded. It's all pretty and new, and it's going to be really cool. He has his new video coming out next week, right, Rob? Correct me if I'm wrong. But you're releasing your first video after the kind of relaunch next week, and we did a wonderful collaboration as well. I have put the link in the description below, so please guys go ahead, press the bell button, do a lot of sharing, show some love. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you had a wonderful time. I did. I'm gonna snooze very soon, so I need to sign off. Bye bye guys, thank you so much for watching, and of course, keep on learning. Mwah! Bye bye. Yeah, my eyes are crying now. Bye.
Hey guys, so you liked this video, you enjoyed it and you want more? Don't worry, I have over 150 videos on my channel. There's one right here, and there's another one right here. And while you click on those little videos, guys, I'm going to dance for you. Okay, have you chosen the one you want to watch yet?